Hey guys, Dynasty Warrior 6 here again with another collection video. This collection actually was one that slipped my mind originally. I had forgotten that I hadn't done this one yet, and I thought I had done it. This is the PlayStation 1 collection. It has grown very well over time. I've definitely added some good titles into my personal collection. It's awesome to have. It's probably on, almost par with my Sega Genesis in terms of like numbers. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, and Sega Genesis are definitely my three biggest collections. So I'm just going to jump right into it to show you guys what I got. I've got rare games, double case games, long box games, sealed games. So we'll just start off with the kind of basic games first and work our way to the better stuff towards the end. But I got first game, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Very nice. Metal Gear Solid VR missions. A collection of Activision classic games. Beyblade. Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. The Grinch. Rugrats the Movie in Paris. Crash Bandicoot Warped 3. I believe this is a duplicate, and this case isn't exactly the best condition. Street Fighter EX Plus A Alpha, something like that. Frogger, he's back. SmackDown 2. Know your role. Medal of Honor. The Jungle Book. Rhythm and Groove. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. So that's it for that stack. I'll just put that over here. And next stack is PGA Tour 98. Not a big fan of golf games. This came in a bundle. Jam Pack. Bunch of demos on that one. Cyber Tiger. Gubble. Razor Freestyle Scooter. Burst Trick Wakeboarding 2. Oh, wakeboarding. Just wakeboarding, not 2. It looked like it was 2. Sorcerer's Maze. Uprising X. WWF SmackDown. First one. Independence Day. Hot Shots Golf 2. Populous The Beginning. Road Rash 3D. Jason's a big fan of Road Rash. He loves all the ones on Sega, but I don't know about this one too much. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Another copy. I got 2. Cool Borders 3. I gotta get these stickers off. It only cost me like $1 in real life, but there we go. So that stack's done. Move that over there. Start with a slightly smaller stack. Dance Dance Revolution Konami Mix. Jet Moto 2. Crash Bandicoot 1. Crash Bandicoot 2, a more complete version of Crash Bandicoot 3, Warped. Spawn the Eternal, this is a really cool looking one. Star Wars Jedi Power Battle, sadly it's missing the manual. Another copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Air Combat, case is kind of banged up. And another copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I have like three copies. These all came in bundle deals though, so I didn't really have an option at the time. So next up, let's see, I'll start with this stack right here. This is kind of some of my better single case games, just a couple of them. Bloody Roar, awesome game, if you ever played Bloody Roar. Tomb Raider 1, I got 2 copies of that. Same style, greatest hits, all that stuff. There we go. Tomb Raider 2. Tomb Raider 3, Tomb Raider The Last Revelation, and Tomb Raider the Chronicles, Chronicles. And then Twisted Metal 1, Twisted Metal 2, and Twisted Metal 4. I am missing Twisted Metal 3. I thought I had it. I think I had it at one point, but someone may have borrowed it or taken it. I can't remember. Also, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4, Wall of Fire. Pretty cool. Mortal Kombat 4, definitely one of my favorite games on PlayStation, Mortal Kombat 4. And Dino Crisis. Very cool game. Black Label, which is nice. There we go. So there's that. And then I've also got Army Men Soldiers Heroes 1, Army Men Soldiers Heroes 2, and Army Men Air Attack. And the Army Men series is really a funny series to listen to the comedy and all that stuff. And then next up, I have a singular game with no case or manual, just this in a random mini case. It's a Resident Evil Survivor. I wish I did have this game truly complete. It'd be really nice to have for my Resident Evil collection, but I do have it just like this on that one. And then I'll go with this stack right here. This is kind of like my really good stuff, my kind of rare single case games. I've got Dynasty Warriors, first one on PlayStation. Mega Man Legends, great game. I've played it numerous times and beaten it numerous times. Final Fantasy Tactics, definitely a great game. Bushido Blade 1. Tekken 2. Tekken 3. Gauntlet Legends, really cool. Mega Man X4. Mega Man X5. Mega Man X6. Castlevania Chronicles. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Pink Panther Peakadelic Pursuit. This is like a $40 or $50 game. And this, I still got this label off and replace this case still. Silent Hill. Awesome game. Loved buying this one. So that's it for those guys, kinda. And then the last little stack is these are sealed games. All these ones. Spec Ops, Airborne Commando, Ultimate Fighting Championship, NBA Shootout 2003, Spec Ops Covert Assault, and Snowcross Championship Racing. So that's it for the singular kind of just, you know, little case games like that. Next up, we'll jump into the long box games. I don't have very many of these. I just don't find them very often. I found only a couple in the wild. Some of these I got from the Portland Retro, and one guy I got from a flea market. But first one is NHL Face Off, long box. Next up is Destruction Derby, long box. Next up is Twisted Metal, long box. And then one of my favorite ones I ever picked up, and it was really cool, is Mortal Kombat 3, long box. Very nice to have on PlayStation. And my rarest long box game, definitely, is NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Long box is like a $30 game, which is really cool to have. I've had a couple of offers for this, but hanging on to it. I've got it for $3 at a flea market. So next up I'll jump into is the double case games. I'll start off with the kind of lesser ones and work my way towards the rarer ones. First one is Fear Effect. Next up I have two copies. I have a Greatest Hits of Gran Turismo 2 and a Black Label Gran Turismo 2. Both very nice. The X-Files and Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. And now we'll jump into the kind of the rarer games on the double case ones. First up is Resident Evil 2. Very cool to have. I thank you, person, you know who you are, who traded me this. Warhammer Shadow of the Horned Rat. The Horned Rat is a really good game, kind of hard, but it's really a good story. Really nice. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 6, Awakening of the Dragon. Vandal Hearts, one of my favorite games of all time on PlayStation. Final Fantasy VIII. I don't like this game. I don't like it at all, but some people do, some people don't. My favorite game of all time, and my original, this is what I originally played it on, was Final Fantasy IX, my favorite game of all time. Evil kids outside screaming. Metal Gear Solid Greatest Hits Edition, and Metal Gear Solid Black Label, both of those. Chrono Cross, and Parasite Eve, which was a recent traded to me. It was very nice of the person to do that for me, thank you. And then the last game of my PlayStation collection, by far, is my rarest game of all time. I couldn't believe when I picked it up. I still can't believe it sometimes, even when I look at it. but it's my rarest game overall. Utterly complete, you know, $5, and it is, of course, Lunar 2 with everything. It's the fully complete version. There's not a single thing missing. You know, some people have some parts missing to theirs. I was very fortunate enough to receive the whole thing. The guy didn't take a thing out of here when he bought it. He didn't even play with it, really. You know, it's amazing. So Lunar 2 is definitely my crown jewel of my PlayStation collection. You know, I have some good solid titles like Chrono Cross and, you know, Parasite Eve definitely, and NBA Jam Tournament Edition, and a lot of other great games, but nothing compares to the Lunar 2. Absolutely complete for $5. That was my most epic game finds ever, I think, regarding just the rarest game I've ever come across for nothing, for like literally dirt cheap, and it was like, it made my collection. You know, it was one of those like just made my collection. But this is it for my PlayStation collection. It has grown very well over the time, over the year, this year. I've held on to a lot of these games through childhood, but it's definitely grown more so now than it used to be. Because back then I didn't have nearly as much, but now I've got a lot of great titles. I always try to go for complete in box PlayStation games. You know, Resident Evil Survivor was a kind of, I wanted it. I thought maybe I could finish it up and get it complete, you know, with the case and manual, but it's been really difficult finding it. So that's it, guys. I will try to still come out with a GameCube and Xbox. I can't believe I had actually skipped this one. This is quite surprising. I really thought I had done this, but I guess with all the collection videos I've done, I think it just got slipped through the cracks. But here we go, PlayStation 1. I will try to come up with a GameCube, Xbox later in the week, maybe Thursday or Friday by the latest. So I will see you guys definitely later in the week, and hopefully I get a trade package. I can't wait. I'm hoping it comes today or tomorrow, or not. Wait, not today. Today's already over. Tomorrow. Well, hoping. But you know what? I'm patient. I can wait. So I'm hoping for it. But I will see you guys later in the week. So have a great rest of the week, guys.